Welcome back to another Film Geek movie review. In just a bit, I'm about ready to walk my happy butt over to my futon and check out the Netflix exclusive Leo, starring Adam Sandler. What is the story of Leo? Well, it tells the story of a lizard who's turning 74, and he's spent his entire life in this classroom terrarium. Terrarium, right? It's like an aquarium for lizards, so it's not like a fish aquarium, it's terrarium, right? Okay, whatever. Just leave me a message down in the comments if I'm correct on that. Anyways, he and his turtle friend decide to escape their terrarium and go off on an adventure because, well, they're not getting any younger. Well, guys, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. This movie looks kind of cute. I am really looking forward to watching this film. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm a big Adam Sandler fan. I'm not going to lie. I have been a fan of Adam Sandler going way back to his days on Saturday Night Live. Then in college, my friends and I used to get just completely freaking lit up stoned and listen to his CDs. Like, I still have them. Check it out. There's Adam Sandler. Which one was... Oh, yeah. They're All Gonna Laugh at You. And then, actually, I loved this one the most, and that is What the Hell Happened to Me, Adam Sandler. Oops, see, there we go. Guess you got it better like that at that angle. Anyways, yeah, so I've been a fan for a while. So when I found out that he was doing this animated film, I was, like, really curious, and I wanted to check it out to see what it's all about. So enough of me sitting here yammering. I got to get over to the futon, because as we all know, my cat... Haku is very impatient when it comes to watching movies. If I don't get over there and start watching a movie, he's probably going to come over here and start giving me that judgy look, and I just can't stand that judgy look from my cat. Alright, well anyways guys, it's time for me to get over there and check out Leo. Just getting done watching Leo, and you know what, guys? This was a fun little film. I did enjoy it. I had a good time watching it, and it even got me a couple of good belly laughs also. Alright, so let's get this started, shall we? I like to start things with the negatives and then end on the positives, so the video ends on the ever so important high note. Okay, so the number one problem I have with this movie is it is a musical. Not that I dislike musicals, but this doesn't really stick it. Like, it doesn't really keep the whole idea of this being a musical going through the whole film. Like, yes, during the first part of the movie, there's a big number, and there's a couple of moments where you think that this is going to continue on and be more of a musical and a lot of songs. But then, as the film progresses and you get closer to the end of the movie, they just completely give up on the singing entirely. And then they go into this thing, rather than doing like a full song, they just sing a few words to each other. It's just kind of weird, honestly, and I don't know why. If you're not going to keep with the entire musical plan or whatever, the formula, I guess, don't do it. Okay? Don't just start things off, release a couple of songs, whatever, and then don't do anything else. Okay? If you're gonna do a musical, stick to it. That's all I gotta say. It just didn't really add anything to the film, but it doesn't really hurt it either. It's just out of place. The other thing, and this could have something to do with the music too, is the movie's just a tad bit too long. It's just a little bit too long. The movie clocks in at about, what is it, like an hour and 45 minutes or something like that, I want to say. And it really should have been ending around the hour and a half, even hour 20-minute mark. Not that there's not a lot of fun, good stuff there. It just, the film does seem to start to drag a little bit. You do start to notice the moment when you pass over that 1.5 hour marker, and you're kind of like, okay, so at any moment now, we're gonna be wrapping this up. No, we're still going, and it looks like we're doing something new now. Okay. It just kind of goes on a little bit longer than it should. But other than that, I had a great time with this movie. I had a lot of fun and a lot of positives to talk about. So let's do that, shall we? Let's get into the positives. Number one, I want to talk about the voice actors in this film. There was some really strong voice acting. I really enjoyed everyone's character. Adam Sandler does a great job as our lead character, Leo, and then Bill Burr is also in this movie. He plays the turtle friend, Squirtle, and then then Cecily Strong, she plays the teacher in the classroom, and Jason Alexander even pops in. He plays one of the dads of the kids and all. So there's some really good voice talent, and you can tell that the voice actors are having a blast with this also. Everything in this film is a lot of fun, and everybody does a solid job when it comes to the voice acting. The animation is okay. I mean, it's tolerable. I shouldn't say tolerable. It's passable. It's definitely, let's just say, for a CGI film, I would say it's pretty much middle of the road. Nothing spectacular. It looks good, don't get me wrong. It's just nothing that sets it aside from any other thing of its style. You know what I'm saying? It's like nothing really new being brought to the table in the animation style in this film, and that's fine. It's, it's just very run-of-the-mill. It does its job. Nothing spectacular. All right? Solid. The movie is fun. That's the other thing. It's a fun, funny film, and I do like some of the messaging. The whole story goes, it's not just, hey, he wants to get out. So it turns out the way that he tries to get out is by going home with the kids on the weekends. Well, then when he's home with these kids on the weekend, he starts talking to them. Yes, the animals can talk in this movie, okay? It's an animated film. But people don't know that. Anyways, it's a whole thing. Whatever. Not a spoiler. It's in the trailer. Anyways, so the kids take them home on the weekends, and then they talk to each other. And Leo tries to help them with their problems of, ending their 5th graders, so they're going to be going to middle school, and all the changes that are going to be occurring in their lives, and maybe other things that are going on and such. So it's really a fun little film when it comes down to where Leo is working with the kids and talking to them and helping them out. And honestly, that's where this movie really shines. It really does have a nice, cozy message in it. And then it's just kind of like, oh crap, we have to wrap this movie up, don't we? And then it just kind of feels a little bit on the rushed side, even though, like I said, it drags a bit. You'll understand once you watch it. But anyways, at the end of the day, this is a good family film. It's fun. You're going to get a good time at it. You're watching it. It's on Netflix. You don't have to go anywhere. You can just turn it on and have a good time as a family. Pop a big bowl of popcorn and check out old Leo. I think it's solid. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks again for checking out the Film Geek. Oh, and before I end, yes, I realize I'm decorated for Christmas right now. Okay, I'm filming my Christmas special episodes coming up here soon, and to be perfectly honest, I didn't feel like changing. So it's gonna be like this for a little bit, all right? Just letting you know. All right, anyways, guys, thanks again for checking out the Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you could do, folks, that is keep watching movies. I'm gonna... Oh, by the way, it is Terrarium.